Welcome back. Time is winding down for Denver's mayor after a 12-year tenure, but there is still a lot going on. No coasting to the finish line for Mayor Michael Hancock, who joins us this morning live. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining us. And so much
Absolutely.
going on around the city still. We know you spoke to our reporter, Veronica Acosta, about the migrant crisis earlier this week. And just want to follow up with you very quickly. Any new word from the federal government after your letter with the other mayors?
Not yet, Brian. We expect to hear from them soon. We know that they are working on the debt ceiling issue, and the president's now out of the country. But we expect to hear from them. I have no doubt, and we certainly want to have a very candid and open conversation about the impacts on cities all over the country right now as migrants are coming to our country.
And I'm sure this will be a hot topic with the mayoral debate that we're hosting next week with the runoff candidates. We're just weeks away here from a successor being named. Any advice for the two finalists here, or something maybe you wish you would have known when you came on board as mayor?
You certainly don't have enough time for that in this program. The only thing I say to them and will say to them is you should love the city more than you love being mayor, because at the end of the day, being mayor can have its certainly its ups and downs and challenges that are going to test you and test your mettle. But loving the city is what's going to fuel you through it every day, and want you to do the very best for the people of the city.
What does the transition process look like for you? Do you leave any kind of a letter for the incoming person? Is there a transition period?
I've already written the letter,
Okay.
and absolutely, it's a 6 week transition period, Brian, and the staff has been busy at work, really compiling a notebook to allow and to assist for an easy and hopefully an efficient transition of controls of the city. And we've been briefing the mayoral candidates as well, at least these two, and the runoff about critical issues. So
Yeah.
it should be a smooth transition.
This was interesting that came out this week. U.S. News and World Report gave a ranking of the best places to live across the country, and Denver dropped from 55 to 99 on this list. Obviously, those who live here would disagree with that, but why do you feel like maybe that is, that it saw that drop?
We absolutely disagree with it. And then, by the way, I read the report, and a lot of it is predicated on the fact that our cost of housing has escalated, and we all agree and bemoan that challenge. But I believe Denver will be back at the top. But for so many years, while I've been mayor, Denver was at the top at number one for several years, number two, and then number three, and then back to number one. We'll be back because we simply have all the natural tools and the people, quite frankly, to be at the top of that list. But the cost of housing was really a huge
Yeah.
ding on it.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be nice if the Nuggets could end your tenure with a
Ah,
championship? That would be nice. I know you were able to go to game one. Kind of talk about what you saw. What are your feelings about this matchup with the Lakers?
well, you hear my voice is a little raspy this morning. It's still due to that Tuesday night game. I was so excited about the way they came out and really punched the Lakers and said, you know what, we know that all the experts are picking you, but we are still the Denver Nuggets, number one seed in the Western
Hmm.
Conference, and we're going to show you why we're number one. I suspect the Nuggets will win this series. We got to get consistency out of Michael Porter Jr.
Hmm.
Because they're going to come after Jokic and help Murray get stronger from his illnesses. But Michael's got to get consistent. But thank God for Caldwell Pope and for
Oh
Brown
yeah,
and Braun.
right.
Those three players are balling off the bench, and
Yep.
we cannot have a letdown.
Yeah, they got a little too close for comfort there at the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
All right, well, go Nuggets for game two tonight. Mayor Hancock, thank you as always for joining us this morning.
As always, my man. Take care.
All right, see ya.